Hello, Barry O'Malley with the 10th video on my new book, What's in the Way is the Way. I hope as many times as you've heard it now, you're beginning to sink into what that title is all about. It's about what we have been exploring in this book, how to bring our aware attention to whatever we are experiencing in this moment, so that the energy that was bound up in your spells can begin to move through you. And the more you release, the more you naturally show up for the meadow of life that is always right here, right now. Of course, this is not how we've been conditioned. We've been conditioned to tighten around what we're experiencing, to resist it, to try to fix it, to change it, to understand it. And this all keeps energy bound up inside of us so that we cannot be fully open to life. So in this chapter, because we need to hear this over and over again, because this is such a radically new way to be with life, I do a core synopsis of what we have explored. The 4 tools that will allow you to bring your attention into your immediate experience so that the energy that has been bound up can open up to be freed up so you can show up for life. And the first tool is curiosity. It's just such a phenomenal tool because it allows you to step back and out of the storyteller. And it allows you to relate to what you are experiencing rather than from it. And many of your spells will just let go because you can see them for what they are when you really look. Just spells, just bound up energy that you don't need to give your attention to. The second tool is partnering with life. You have a wisdom self within you that has been with you every single step of the way. And it wants to partner with you, but what we do when we come across a challenge of our lives, we just tighten down and we go to only our own resources. So we explored how to tap into this wisdom self by asking questions without looking for an answer. And that's the key, because life is waiting for the opening of a question. And if you look for the answer, you shut that opening down. And so at the beginning of discovering this phenomenal tool of asking questions without looking for an answer, of course your mind will doubt anything will happen. It will look for answers. It will get confused. But I invite you, just keep on asking. And you will discover that you are not alone. The third tool, your accepting heart. All true healing happens in the realm of the heart, because the heart doesn't exclude, it includes. It doesn't judge, it accepts. And all the parts of you, the parts that won't let go through curiosity, what they're longing for is the same thing you are longing for: acceptance, attentive listening. And as they get heard, you will discover that these parts will let go. And so the last tool is changing your relationship to discomfort. This is a very, very essential part of this work. For discomfort is what we have been taught to resist and manage and fix and understand. And all of that does is keep discomfort stuck inside of you. This is why in all the great myths, the hero has to go to the places that she most doesn't want to go. I mean, she doesn't find the magic wand or the Holy Grail sitting down by the side of the path. She has to go to these places that challenge her. And this is what Al Drucker told me many years ago in the early 70s. He said the doorway to who you truly are is guarded by the states you most don't want to be with. So what would happen if you understand that discomfort, that all that stuff you've tried to run away from, holds keys to your healing. It's a really quite magical time in your journey of awakening when you realize discomfort doesn't have to be resisted. You don't even have to be afraid of it. And you can turn towards it and gather the keys that are always there. So all of these tools, these 4 tools, brings us to that place where our attention and our immediate experience come together, not to fix anything, not to get rid of anything, but just to have that meeting of your attention and your immediate experience. And that is where magic happens. That is where alchemy happens. And so the title of this chapter is All is Well. Come here. What would it be like if you trusted that life is giving you exactly what you need in order to see the spells you took on so that they can be released and you can come back to the meta of life? And so that is what we're now heading into in the book. The next chapter is Life is for You. It is not always likable, but life is trustable. And this is what we so deeply long for, is to come back to this great flow of life, to engage with it, to work with it, rather than always trying to manage it, so that we can discover this moment is our home. This moment is exactly as it needs to be to bring us home.